Try it, see what happens.
You put fire on your song.
Alright. You win to test it, punk. Ask yourself one thing, do you feel lucky?
Do I feel lucky, punk? Do I feel lucky? I like the way it does that little twizz thing as you're parrying a player. No, it didn't work. Alright, back in.
How'd you get rid of them?
You press R, I think, and it gets rid of all of the current ones you've got out.
That'll do for me.
Yep. Now then, welcome back to another episode on the Utopia³ server. Ego and Nemson here with you once again, and this would be Sunday. Okay, just Nemson here with you today.
Stupid freaking modpack.
Did you just crash out or something?
Yeah.
We've got so many mods in this mod pack that we occasionally are going to have crashes on the server, and we're occasionally going to break the server altogether, and the client crashes and all sorts. But we'll get through it, and we'll have lots of fun with the mod pack still. We're over at the Mystcraft Mountain when Ego logs back in to give Ego his first bit of Mystcraft knowledge, other than the jumping through books thing, which we learned a couple of episodes ago. And I've still not really done a lot to this place because I've been working on my own place a bit more. So we've now got something new. We've got a miner age. It's a mining age for everyone to go to and basically set up quarries and destroy the world and take all the resources. And then when that one gets a bit overused, we'll just delete that one and start again. A while back in creative mode, I set up all of the spawned in books so people have access to all of the Mystcraft books. We pretty much did Mystcraft in Season 1 on Utopia. And we used Mystcraft a lot in Season 1. So this time around we thought, as we're going to be using Mystcraft for all of our mods, when we're doing a new mod pack of some kind, a bundle been added in, we want to be able to just create the perfect world for that mod. And to make things easy for moving around between the ages and things like that, we've also got a link modifier station in. And right now I'm going to show Ego how to set himself up with an Uber book in Mystcraft. It's technically a cheaty book, but for developing the series and keeping us so that we can quickly get home, it's just part of the process. Ego can walk. I know he can walk. Ego's a grinder. I know he can grind. Ego doesn't mind going out and doing anything and everything vanilla Minecraft related, and he's just
I'm not sleeping with you again.
Vanilla Minecraft related. Oh, I didn't expect that to come out of your mouth at all, really. You're not supposed to tell anyone.
Sorry, Tanham, I still love you.
So, first off, Ego, would you like to take a step over here to the office? Right.
It's a sexy office.
Some of the first legit items that you make in Mystcraft is this ink station over here.
That's a furnace.
Not next to the furnace. This ink station over here. That's it. A bookbinder here, and a table thingy here, which keeps your pages in. Right. With those three, you can start your quest in Mystcraft. Right. Normally, you would use this ink thing over here if you right-click on it. You fill it with ink bottles, ink vials, right? Which the crafting recipe's there in the NEI. You can type it in and find out if you really want, but there's already a stock. That fills the circle in the middle with ink and puts empty bottles to the right-hand side. You put paper in the left-hand side, and you get link panels on the right-hand side. So if you would like to take yourself a link panel...
Oh, it's so pretty.
Okay, so now you've got yourself a link panel. That's the front page of every Mystcraft book. And I would like to escape that menu.
It's a bit boring, isn't it?
It's a bit boring, yeah, but you see how it's got the little picture thing on it. you know you've used Mystcraft pages before.
Yeah.
Well, that's like the page that you click on. Yeah, that's the important part. Then you go into the bookbinder, and if you put it into the slot in the bookbinder, the big grey spot at the bottom. The big grey bar.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Then it would make a descriptive book. Don't take the descriptive book, though. Don't take it yet.
No, you tell me.
Right. Leave it there. That would use one leather and put those pages into a descriptive book. You could add other pages into there to make a descriptive book with the pages you want. But take that linking page out for now.
I'll be nice and put some leather in there.
Take one leather.
Oh my god.
You need one leather, right? And in your crafting menu, or on a crafting table, put one leather and that linking page, and you should get what will be called a linking book, unlinked.
So that leather, one linking page, and I get it unlinked link book.
Okay, put that on your hotbar.
Yep.
If you right click it, don't yet, but if you right click it, it will make note of exactly where you are in the world. And it will link you back to that place exactly. Right?
Right.
So
if I go back to base and then do it?
Yeah. Now we're going to quickly go back to base, take a brief pause, and come back here in a second, viewers. We'll be right back. And as if by magic, with the beauty of editing, it looks like we've hardly moved at all. But in actual fact, we've been all the way back to base. Ego's emptied his inventory out and walked all the way back again. And here we are. Right. This block in the corner here.
The one you're stood on?
The one I'm stood on is the cheaty block. It can only be brought in through creative mode. Okay?
Right.
The linking book that you've just linked, put it into the slot that's available.
The one above the black thing, yeah?
Yeah. Okay?
Right.
You can rename it, for one thing. Change Overworld to something else. Egos. Yep. And you want Ego's sexy book. Yep. And you want to put... you see the 6 little squares? There's no icons or anything on them.
Yeah.
You want to put Intra-Linking on it. Right, so click that. And you also want to put following on it. Okay? So following means that it stays with you when you go through it instead of dropping on the floor like you've seen before.
Yeah.
And Intra-Linking means that you can travel in this dimension or the dimension you're in. Normally you get Mystcraft books that travel from one dimension to another. And only one dimension to another. Intra-Linking means that you can travel from here where you are now back to where the book links to. And literally it's your I'm going home book now. So take that back now. Or just put sexy book. Is it just sexy book now? Sexy book of Ego. Okay. So take the sexy book of Ego. Right? So now if you put it on your hotbar, right click it to open it, and push the panel, you should end up back at base.
Magic!
As if by magic. And then a Nemson appeared.
Not magic.
It's a Mystcraft magic. And there we go, you see? So now from wherever you are, whenever you are, in any age, in any place, in any time, wherever you are, you can get back to this spot just by going through that book, and the book will come with you.
Until I lose it.
Until you lose it. Well, one thing I do to stop myself losing it is, you know the little armor tab on your inventory?
Yeah.
The 3 slots on the right hand side of the armor tab, you never lose the things in those 3 slots when you die. I don't know whether it's a bug or whether it's a glitch or whether it's a design itself. Those 3 slots on the side there will still be with you when you respawn after death. So I always put my linking book in there, and also my most treasured possession bag I'm going to put in there as well. So my tool bag, basically.
Yeah, that's what I've just done.
All my worldly belongings go in those 3 slots, and then they will not disappear if I die, unless I forget to put them back into that slot. But that's by the by. I haven't shown my viewers around since we've had like another week on the server.
Has it been a week already?
Well, when this episode goes out, it's been a full week.
I've lost all track of time, to be honest.
It's been fun, isn't it? You've been on here a lot.
I have, yeah.
You've
For
been
a
doing
non-modded player, I have been on here a lot.
You've been doing a lot of vanilla stuff as well, though. Building and carving out and making stuff. Did you show that all in your last episode?
Yeah, I've been using turtles too.
Ah, that's cool. Now you know how to use turtles. That's awesome.
Yeah, press a button, go and have a cup of coffee. It's great.
Yep. And you could set up a book now, right, from your base to here, using the same method as you've just done. Or you could use your portal guns, which we got given.
Or I could use the portal gun that Sento gave me.
Yeah. Sento gave us a couple of portal guns. So now we've got portal guns. I think he's been doing a lot of exploring now, Sento. And he's been very kind to gift us some.
You're slowly moving down the favourite player list.
Me?
Yeah, it's Tanhan.
Right, because he
trophy.
found the trophy, yeah.
Yep.
And
Sento for portal gun.
Yep.
Then Toast.
Because he's given us 2 trophies.
Yep.
Yeah. Because he's found a couple. Yeah.
And then everybody else.
And then me.
And then you.
You shitty. Right, that's it. End of recording. Bye, folks. So, to make
forgive me.
To make it up to you, right? Get off. And to show you something, show you something cool, right?
Do you know what is cool? That skeleton trophy down there. I do like this though. These furnaces are amazing.
These furnaces, you know what furnaces do, yeah? They cook ores into ingots, yeah?
Yeah.
We all know that. This grindstone down here is from the AE early game technology, and you basically you put your ores inside it, and then you click the thing. Let's put a bit of iron ore in there. I've got a load of junk in my inventory. And then you click the handle on the top, and it grinds it down into double dust. Basically, it doubles up your ores to make 2 dust, which you then cook and make 2 ingots. See?
So you just cook that normally?
And then you just cook it normally and make 2 ingots out of 1 ore. That simple, right? And that early game easy. It's easy to make, easy early game stuff, right?
But you have to physically
stand there clicking them, yeah. So that's like
boring.
Yeah.
Let's get something better.
But that's what I started with to get all our ores sorted out when we first got here, right?
That's why you've got bad joints, because you've been stood there like...
Yeah. Then you've got IC2, which is Industrial Craft 2, and its basics are the macerator. Now, everybody who's played modded Minecraft has probably made a macerator, and I would expect that even you've made a macerator.
Yeah, so you go in creative and
you just spawn one in and see what it does, yeah. Well, a macerator takes EU power from the generator below, and when it's got power to the macerator, it will macerate your ores and double them up the same as that grindstone just did for us, right? And then you cook it in a furnace, or a powered furnace, which takes EU as well. So that was my second little setup over here. Right,
so those 4 blocks there are a nice little setup.
They work, but they're quite expensive to run because they run on coal fuel to make the EU, to make the things work. Whereas this just is boring, you have to stand there and grind.
So what you're trying to say to me, this one is going to be more cheaper for me because I can get you to do it?
No. Well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you a better early game system than either of these. But it does take a bit of grinding.
We get mine to do it.
No, Bolef.
Hey!
Oh, look at my world. Hang on a second. So yeah, beautifully edited in there. We wander across here without any pause whatsoever as the world loads in. Heading over the middle here.
I know. I don't want to get my feet wet.
You're going round? Okay.
Yeah.
Over this side of the lake, I'll do something with the middle of the lake. That's my project in the middle of the lake. Over this side of the lake, Bolef and Tanhan. I haven't mentioned that in my episodes yet, but Bolef and Tanhan joined us on Tuesday, and we had a bit of an adventure, didn't we?
Yeah, but you can't guess who my favourite is.
Tanhan, because he found that
how
trophy.
Did you guess?
Yeah,
how did you guess?
And Tanhan's little slime island hasn't rendered in for me, but it's up over there somewhere.
I can just see it. There we go. I could get it a bit better now.
Yeah, it's a bit
It
too
did
far away
sort
from me
of
right now.
freak me out the other day earlier today, even when I logged in, I was like,
Oh, there it is. There it is.
What's
It's just
that
rendering
in
in
the
now. He's making a slime cube house on the slime island just for the hell of it, which is quite funny. We like it.
Just because he can.
Yeah. And well, back to subject. Bolef has taken all that clay that I got you, because you were going to do this. You were going to make this as part of the Tinker's Construct range. So these are all the Tinker's Construct things that you made like day one over here. This is like the next stage up. This is taking a lot of clay and a lot of gravel and sand and stuff to make grout that then makes these blocks, which then can make this big multi-block structure. Multi-block because basically you've got to lay it out properly before it functions, and this now functions.
This big structure that I didn't possibly fall in earlier and couldn't get back out of.
No, you didn't fall in it at all,
No,
did you?
Not at all.
Because you're messing about on here like that.
That would be absolutely stupid.
Well, in this Tinker's Construct, we currently have 6 molten iron ingots for some reason. Oh well. Well, this smelts and doubles up your ores, so I'm going to shift-click the iron ore into there. Right?
Oh my god.
I just shift-clicked it. You could put it in there. You can also put combinations of ores in there, and you end up with multiple different things. You've just fallen in again, haven't you?
Nope.
You did. Oh,
I did.
You did.
Don't know what you're about.
Well, does that mean I've got to break it now
No,
to get you out?
wait. I've got an idea. Hold on.
Are you going to float up the liquid?
Nope. Yep. Hold on.
Uh-huh. Are you actually inside the iron ore?
Yep.
You're doing a portal inside it. You crazy madman.
It's not working.
It's not working.
Yes, it is. Well, no.
Oh, and you're straight back in again. Oh, and you're straight back in again. Oh, you crazy fool. Look at you.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
hello. Put that away. Thank you.
Can we put a lid on this thing?
He's going to put it going up higher, so you can put a whole stack of items in there and it'll just smelt it down. But it turns it into liquid molten iron, in this case, or molten whatever it is. And then there's these little things on the side here. So at the minute, we've got any patterns for it yet? I don't know if he's smelted any patterns for it yet. No, he hasn't. Let's see, has he got any over here? Nope, he hasn't made any patterns yet for it to come out in anything other than block form. So let's just do one of the wooden ones. I think we can maybe do it in wood. I'm going to find out, see if this wooden...
Oh, this is where you set it all on fire.
This will be a test run. No, you can't. Okay, fine. Put it away. There's some special...
I've made
bread. Put bread in it. But you can put anything on those by the looks of it then. They'll be cool little tables for displaying stuff if you really wanted to.
See, now, here's one I made earlier.
It makes swords. Da-da-da. Now, when we've got some ore in there, it's about to all smelt up. There we go. Ba-ding!
Oh, it's gone!
And now we've got 60 ingots worth of molten iron in there. Right, so come over to this, right? Normally you'd have like a little pattern that you'd put into that table and smelt it into there. One of the patterns is ingot shaped. So you could pour it into an ingot shaped cast and then take the ingot out of the cast. Yeah? But this one
so
here...
how many blocks did you just put in there then? 9.
Let's see, I've got 36 left out of a stack. So basically filled it up. Yeah.
28, something like that.
Yeah, quite a lot. And it's virtually doubled it all up. The casting thing next to it, this little tub here, next to it, casts whole blocks, right? So we go, we click on the faucet, I think it's called, the thing that's sticking out, and and it fills up the block with iron, well, molten whatever it is in there, and then when it's finished filling up, it'll dry out or harden. Yep, and then you'll take it with a right click, and you'll have a block of iron in your inventory that you can break down into the ingots. You get me?
That's cool. That's good.
That's very cool, isn't it? So we can also do lots and lots of ores off very little power, because this is just lava power. And it doesn't use a lot of lava either, so it's a very good early game. Yeah?
Yep.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. You're just playing with it now.
I'm not doing anything.
So we can make all of our ores double up and into blocks, and then use the blocks for ingots whenever we want to. The other thing, though, the next stage, I've got an automated system.
What's this one for?
That one's ready to put another faucet and whatever table or thing. Yeah, they're just the
so
drains.
You want more on each side, right?
You can have as many as you want. Yeah, so you could do several blocks at once. We could smelt it down and have a smeltery full of molten iron, and then just go around and click all the faucets and empty it out quickly into several blocks, if we wanted to. I think he's got an idea that we're going to put some sort of redstone timer on that's going to click every tick or so, and just keep knocking them out and filling them out, and put hoppers underneath, because you can put hoppers underneath them to automatically take out the contents when it's dried. You can. You can.
I think I might have to refresh my list here.
You can also do translocators, I think, which are another thing that can work things out. I think Lewis and Cento have both got one of these set up already. Both doing things slightly different, but automating it all the same. But to me, this is awesome early game, but I'm already past that stage. So I want to find another way of using automation and my AE system to automate it all, and I don't really want to figure out how to automate the Tinker's Construct thing. So I've got other plans over in my little tower over here, and I'm going to go ahead without you, because I'm going to tell my viewers what's going on over in my little bit here, what they can look forward to me doing some more episodes on during the next week or so. This dirt block here, I've just seen the slime thing at night, and it looks pretty epic, glowy. This block of dirt that's sitting here is in the shape of the AE crafting cube that I'm going to be using. Hi!
Hi.
I was saving that bit.
That was a long distance there.
The AE system's going to be here, and I'm going to build a tower up around it. The AE system can go up in the same shape and be a big, tall, rectangular build, multi-block structure all the way up. And I'm going to have that for processing all of the power system stuff. It's basically going to be for generating power on this little island in the middle of the lake. And the AE system's going to control everything. And up.
You know what AE stands for, don't you?
Applied Energistics.
Nope.
Then I don't want to know whatever it is that you're thinking.
Automated ego.
Automated ego system. I'm being called upon to whitelist one of the new players that's joining us. I will.
Yeah, I'll do it. Look.
Automated ego system. Oh, hey. I'll be right back in a minute, and we'll go and have a look downstairs in this tower, and we'll go and get something else done in a minute. Let me get on with some stuff for the server admin side of things. Right, well, with the new player added to the whitelist, watch out for Lewis and Doodart's channels to see who this new player is, because they're likely to be working with them right about, well, when she joins. Yes, I said she, when she joins. I'm down here in my power tower. This is currently empty, but this is dug through from the lake above down to the top of the caverns below, the man caves below. And the idea here is that this is going to be where I store all the power in this section of the power tower, and then send it through various power cables out from here, up underneath and up into all the buildings around the lake, so that everything's powered around here. Only the closest stuff to the lake, the stuff we have got as a sort of a... Well, I'm going down because that thunder and lightning's now really noisy. Yeah, so everything around the lake will get powered from the power tower in the middle. And above the power tower, I'm going to put solar panels and stuff. And down here, after the energy supply, down here we're going to have processing of the energy to make it. And I've decided to go with several things in this energy power man cave bit. I'm going to put various things that make energy around here. If we could get a clicky thing from Ego, I can hear
a clicky thing.
I can hear Ego just clicking in the background because you're off mob killing, mob farming, trying to get you more trophies. And if we could get something that you have to click to make power, then that would be awesome because you'd be great at it. It'd just be like click, 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 get power, 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 power. And we'd be powered up to the nines.
I know what you're on about. I'm still behind you. I'm invisible.
Yeah, right. So anyway, viewers, back to the here and now. We'll leave Ego for his hunting. These farms that I've set up, you've seen me make forestry farms before, and you've seen me make AE systems before, and hook them all up together and all that. Well, I'm doing all that again, but I'm doing most of it off camera because you've seen that. There is, however, a big difference between Utopia Season 1 and Utopia Season 2. The big difference... The number, yeah, is one thing. The other big difference is that we haven't got any thermal expansion. And as we haven't got thermal expansion in our mod list, because it's not updated yet, we've got a problem that we can't transfer power around using the energy conduits and things like that. So we've got something else instead, which is probably far cooler. And this is a mod that I'm going to plan on going into to go with my AE system and forestry stuff and everything else I do. And it's called the Ender.io system. Ender.io. And it's a pretty cool new mod that's I don't really know much about, but I've seen how all of these blocks that I'm showing you in NEI work and how to make them, and they're fairly simple to craft. We've got an alloy smelter already set up upstairs because I had to make a few bits and pieces for this project to see what's going on. It started off that I needed an aqueous accumulator, which is thermal expansion. And I needed that for my farms to receive water automatically, constantly. But we haven't got an aqueous accumulator. And Ron, or Funshine X to you guys, suggested the reservoir from Ender.io. So I started looking into it and how it works. And these reservoir blocks, I think I've got everything in my backpack here that I need. Yeah. I made 4 blocks, and I need 2 buckets of water. And I'm going to take this valve out of here as well. Let's just break this farm down for a minute. The valve, I think, is that one. Let's test it. That is the farm valve, indeed. Okay, so we'll take this over here. Whoop. Bit of lag there. I think people are running around all over the place. And we'll come down underneath this farm structure here. And this can be the first farm that I feed directly into. So we've got here, we'll do that like that. There we go. We put the farm valve in there, and that makes the multi-block structure of the farm again. We can't quite see if it's worked, but it will work, don't worry. I should be able to right-click on it now and access the farm. And at the minute, it's got no water in whatsoever. Now, the best thing about these reservoirs is they act like making a multi-block structure when you put 4 together like that, like you would an infinite water source. And when you put water in, like I'm going to put 2 buckets of water in now, it creates the other 2 water sources in the same way. And with all of this thunder and lightning going on, I can hardly hear myself think. Damn! I'm going to turn down the music, the volume for the sound just a little bit, just because it's absolutely chucking it down out there. You can take water from these reservoirs as well, like that, just like an infinite water source, and it'll just refill itself, no problem. It's pretty cool. And you can eat a potato in front of it, and it does nothing. That's fine. You can get this Yeti wrench or Yeta wrench, and this Yeta wrench is very easy to make. A couple of electrical steel, which is in the alloy smelter, silicon, coal, and that. And the silicon comes from a snag mill and all that sort of stuff. I'll get there, don't worry, I'll show you. And then once you've got this wrench, you can tell this to output water. And I'm not sure if a Buildcraft wrench will do the same thing, so I'm going to take a normal Buildcraft wrench and try it out. I'm going to right click it, and it should start filling up if it works. Let's have a look. Nope, so that doesn't work. So it must be that you need its own proper wrench to do it. So I'll get one of those, and that sets it to automatically output. So it'll find the valve there that I've just put into place, and it will automatically eject water into the farm, filling it up. So it's even more compact than an aqueous accumulator. Still technically takes up 4 blocks, but yeah, you see what I mean. And I can put that under both of the farms, and it will automatically keep water going to the farms all the time. Then I just need to supply all the fertilizer and all that sort of stuff by using the AE system pipes, and it will be awesome. The other thing that we've got in this is enhanced energy conduits, and there's a ender energy conduit as well. And as you can see, the description, the max output is quite big for the ender one. So I'll just be using the basic ones, which are made using the machines from this mod to create conductive iron and all that sort of stuff in the alloy smelter. But these little tubes are really, really compact, and you can put several things down the same tube. So next episode, I'm going to have all of the machines set up to make all of these bits and pieces for the Ender IO, and I'm going to be showing you how to craft everything and put everything together to set up a bit of an energy and supply of water and things like that between these two farms. And hopefully I'll have my AE system set up as well. So until next episode, guys, I will be working hard here on Utopia³. Till next time, say goodbye, Ego.
Goodbye, Ego.
Goodbye, Ego. Bye, folks.